Hi guys, hi, how's it going? How you doing today? Hopefully today finds you well. Today I am doing my beauty empties for the quarter, I guess. I typically do makeup empties in my makeup rehab series, so this is all about all things like beauty, fragrance, all the things other than makeup, because I like to keep track of all the things that I am utilizing, not only in my makeup category but also in things like candles and fragrances and soaps and things that I buy from a beauty perspective, or things that I get from a beauty perspective. I like to keep track of those empties as well. You guys seem to enjoy them. I love empties videos because you're getting somebody's wholehearted review of a product that they have completely finished up. So I hope that that sounds like something that you're interested in. If it does, please keep on watching. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I am a field leader for Ulta Beauty. I get a lot of education in my position, and I like to bring you that education here, but ultimately I'm just out here to talk about makeup and beauty and all the things, because I like to talk about makeup and beauty and all the things. And I'm assuming if you're here, you probably also do as well. So let's just do that. Let's jump in and talk about some of these beauty empties. So in here, I do have some things that rolled out from Turn and Burn, because I use a lot of like skincare products and stuff like that in my Turn and Burn category. Those are sample size or deluxe size beauty items. So skincare, perfume, whatever. And then I also have like maybe some full size stuff that is things that I've emptied around my house, tools, things like that. So I'm going to start with the stuff that I did empty through my Turn and Burn. You guys have seen all of these in my Turn and Burn updates, but so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I will put my Turn and Burn series up in the cards, so if you want to see a little bit more information about these products, you absolutely can go watch those and see. But I do have 3 of the little tiny sample spritzers of perfume that you get in like every gift with purchase from Sephora, but also maybe every gift with purchase that you receive from like Ulta. If you're getting those big bags of items that you get, I get them a ton, a lot. This one was Chanel Gabrielle, which isn't my favorite if I'm honest. This one was Air de Joya by Giorgio Armani, which I actually quite liked, but I don't think that you can purchase it anymore. This one was Beautiful Magnolia by Estee Lauder. I did like this one. I liked this one a lot. I would consider purchasing a full size of this one if it's the one I am thinking of. Yeah, it was pretty fresh, pretty beautiful. I would consider purchasing a full size of that. However, I have a ton of full-size perfumes over there and I just don't use it, so that won't be entering my collection anytime soon, but I did enjoy it. I also have an Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Serum that I was able to empty in this last round, and really am kicking myself because I know I've had full sizes that I've received in gratis of this item that I have given away. And this was actually a really, really great serum. I could see a difference in the appearance of my skin from putting it on the night before and seeing my skin the next morning. It just gave a really beautiful, like, plumping effect, like glowing effect, like just really healthy, youthful skin, I feel like, in this one. This is the deluxe sample of the Cheese Silk Infusion. This is for hair and skin. I feel like a broken record because I was just talking about these in my Turn and Burn update that you guys saw weeks ago at this point. But this is the Cheese Silk Infusion. I use it for makeup, for a makeup remover. I use it for dry skin. I use it for my hair. It is in my hair today. This is an all around everyday item for me, and something that I think that is a staple in my beauty category. I actually have a full size that I purchased eons ago because I had a little tiny sample of this, and then this guy, and it doesn't take very much, but I forgot I owned it until I put it back into my Turn and Burn. So I have this. This is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion, which is a wonderful exfoliator. I love using this in the shower, and also it smells real good, which I can't say about a lot of exfoliators for your face specifically. A lot of times those exfoliators smell a little bit like sulfur, in my humble opinion, or don't smell at all, or have this like really weird smell to it. Like right now I'm using a Dermalogica loose powder that's like a rice loose powder for that you like suds up in your hand and then use it to exfoliate. And I don't love the smell of that, but it's not like it smells bad. It just smells like food grade almost. It's very strange. Very, very strange. I have this Caudalie eye cream sample. This had 2 uses in it. I got a lot of use out of it. It was a really beautiful eye cream, but it is an expensive eye cream. I have a ton of eye creams. I won't be purchasing that anytime soon, but it was very luxurious feeling. It was a little thicker than I anticipated it was going to be, especially for your under eyes, but I really did like it a lot. And as soon as you put it on your under eyes, it just kind of melted into the skin. It was so, so nice. Then I have these, which are the Verb Purple Mask and Verb Purple Shampoo. They were super pretty, like really totally purple and really like almost metallic-y looking. Oh my God, they were so pretty. They smell good too. Yep, they smelled good too. I would say that this is a really wonderful product that if you're blonde, it would take away the brassiness in your hair. And I only know that because I used it when I had more blonde or more yellow in my hair. It definitely would take out the brassiness in your hair. I do feel like it cleansed very well. I probably wouldn't repurchase it. Evidently, I am not blonde, but it was really nice. I especially loved the mask. It did make my hair feel really, really moisturized after I had rinsed it out. And then I just had 2 sheet masks because I do bring sheet masks or masks of some kind into my turn and burn category as well. One is the BioBell facial mask in Unicorn Glow, I want to say it is, but it's Perfect Radiance with chocolate mulberry and honey. This was actually quite a wonderful sheet mask, and I actually did see quite a bit of glow to my skin after using it. And then there was, the bad news is that it didn't fit my whole like face. It just fit like around the parameter of my face. There was like a good, like, I don't know, a quarter of an inch of my skin that wasn't touched by the sheet mask, but there was plenty of serum in there that I could like just rub it into that parameter. Not a problem after taking the sheet mask off. It was a really nice sheet mask. I did like it a lot. This one by Same is a natural shea butter sheet mask. And from what I understand about this one, it says it's a protecting sheet mask that improves dryness and sensitiveness. I don't feel like this did anything for my skin. So this is not one that I would recommend or purchase, whereas the BioBell one was really nice. I did love it. So those were all the things that I went through in Turn and Burn, but I did have some stuff that I went through just in household use. I have this. This is a cranberry orange seltzer Bath and Body Works foaming hand soap. These are the only hand soaps that I ever use because they have such great fragrances. And this is one of the only hand soaps that I have ever been able to purchase that doesn't really, with the fragrance, doesn't really dry out my hands. So I really like that. This does say it has fragrance notes of fresh orange, sugared cranberries, and fizzy seltzer water. I don't know how fizzy seltzer water smells, to be honest, but it does smell like an orange crush soda. So maybe that's the pull to it. I don't really get any kind of the cranberry essence of it, but it does for sure smell like orange crush soda. I would definitely repurchase this scent for sure. I'm not sure if this one was just made for a certain season, like, you know, for fall season or no, but I would repurchase this. This one was on my kitchen sink. I usually have 4 or 5 of them going at a time. There's 2 going in my bathroom because one at my husband's sink, one at mine. There's one going in my kids' bathroom, one going in the bathroom downstairs, and one going in the kitchen. So there's always 5 open and going at a time. I purchase these hand soaps like a crazy person, usually 20 at a time during their semi-annual sale. I would repurchase this one. It smelled really, really good. I really, really liked it. I also have this, which is the Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub and Apple Macchiato, and this smelled so good. I use a Shea Sugar Scrub or some kind of scrub in my, usually these, but some kind of scrub in my shower. Every single time I shower, I'm using a Shea Sugar Scrub on my body. So I go through these quite a lot, and usually there's 3 or 4 of them in Empties at the end of the year, because I guess I don't use them every single time, but before I like shave or anything like that, I am going to use one of these specifically on my legs. But this one smells so, so good. It did smell like apple pie. I don't know about apple macchiato, but it definitely smelled like apple pie. I would repurchase this, but I think it was a limited edition scent, if I remember correctly. I also have a Bath & Body Works candle. I have been trying to make sure that I'm burning through my candles. I have so many candles up there that it's not even funny. So I've been trying to make sure I've been burning through candles, and this one, oh, this one is salted butterscotch. Can I just tell you that this candle smells so good? It made me think that there was dessert baking downstairs every single time I left it burning up here and went downstairs. It definitely threw the scent so much that you could smell it downstairs. I remember one time going, who's cooking what? Turns out I had left my candle up here burning for hours. With that said, it is like down to the nubby nubs of the little wicks in there. And once it gets to that point, it really actually kind of smells like firewood. And that's kind of what it smells like right now, which isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world, but it doesn't smell good at that point. When I burnt it down that far recently, my whole house smelled like it was on fire, which is always alarming. So I am super stoked to have a candle empty, if I'm honest with you, because these are not cheap. And I have so many of them. And this is the first time I've ever burnt through one. So I'm so excited about it. This was like my shining moment, being able to take this off of my stand and put it into my empties. I was like, yes, I burnt through a candle. So excited. But I would definitely repurchase this scent. It smelled like Blondie's cooking. Oh god, it was so good. I could eat it. It smelled so good. I do have a toothpaste, and the only reason why I put this in here is because this is Moon. I can't remember who makes this. Like, I think it's some superstar, maybe a Kardashian. Who knows? I have no idea. They have their hands in everything, let's be honest. But this is Moon Platinum Advanced Whitening with Fluoride Premium Toothpaste and Platinum Mint. Listen, I would not normally ever say a toothpaste was worth you spending a grip ton of money on. This isn't a grip ton of money. What I would say, though, is that I felt like every single time I use this, my mouth felt cleaner. This isn't the toothpaste I would take with me out of town. So I can say that when I came home and was using this toothpaste after using Crest in my to-go bag, my mouth felt cleaner. Also, this was whitening, so it had like these little like charcoal bits in it. I don't know that it whitened my teeth, if I'm honest with you. My teeth are still pretty. Like, my teeth are just, I just have bad teeth. Genetically, I have bad teeth. But this made them feel cleaner, and it gave me the thought that I was doing something to whiten them at home. I really love this toothpaste so much that when it got down to where it's at right now and I knew it was going to go away, I went and bought some more of this specific kind of toothpaste. I don't want to ever brush my teeth with anything but this kind of toothpaste. With that said, I do have just plain old Crest in my to-go bag, and I wish they made that in like a travel version. The next thing I have in here is this. This is the Dermalogica Intensive Moisture Balance moisturizer that I think I used up in my deck of panning, I think. And I like this a lot. I think it does really, really great things for the moisture in your skin. I hate that this smells like feet. I don't know what it is about this product, but it really doesn't smell good. It doesn't smell good. It doesn't. I hate putting it on my face because that's all I smell. Then from that moment forward is feet, like somebody's feet, wet feet even, not even dry feet, wet feet. I don't like it as far as the smell goes. I wish they'd just put just a little bit of like maybe vanilla fragrance into it, and then I would then I would like it so much more. But it is a really good moisturizer. I used it all over my body, all over my feet. Kind of ironic, right? But I did not use this on my face. It was such a good moisturizer. I really do love it and really do feel like it did a really great job of making sure that my skin did not look ashy and flaky. I also have this, which is the Clarins Double Serum, and I know that it looks like it's full of stuff in there, right? But that's the pump, how it pumps up. It takes from the bottom, pumps it up to the top and whatnot. I love that it has two different like levels of serum that you can pump out of it. The more or less levels, right, of serum that you can pull out of it. I loved this. Actually, I think I probably would purchase it if I was in need of a new serum, which I'm not, because I always have skincare. I mean, that's what I get mostly in gratis, right? But I feel like I would repurchase this because it was nice. I felt like it did do great things for anti-aging, maybe. I don't know. You know, to be honest, I don't have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles in my 47-year-old skin to begin with, knock on wood. But what I do notice about really, really great anti-aging serums or whatevers that I'm using is that my skin looks less sallow. My skin looks more hydrated, and I want to say puffy, but it's not puffy necessarily. It's just youthful. And I felt like I got that from this. So I would definitely repurchase this if it arose, and if I get it again in gratis, because this was definitely gratis for me. If I get it again in gratis, I will immediately start using it again. I really, really liked it. And I didn't feel like it took very much for me to use it to get that appearance out of I used it every single day, twice a day. I did use it mostly on the smaller like droplet for the less product coming out. There were like at the beginning, I was using the bigger droplet, right? And pumping it twice into my hand. That is way too much. I realized that really, really quick. So if I use the more drop, it would be enough to get down into my décolleté. If I use the smaller raindrop, it would be just enough to do my face with one pump. I really, really, truly did like this. And with that said, that is it. That is all for my beauty empties. I like to do this about every quarter. So you guys are seeing this first quarter is done of this year. How crazy is that? And this is what I was able to empty. No shampoos, but I think that you guys saw like 80 shampoos the last time I came and did this. So there's that. Did I forget this? I did. So I just have the one sponge, the one beauty tool this month. And the reason why I have put this in here is because it does have like rips and tears in it. And y'all know, if you've been around for a while, I don't deal with rips and tears in my sponges. I feel like they grow bacteria a lot more quickly when they have rips and tears in them. So I did put this in here as a we're done with this product as well. I am really super stoked about, really 2 full-size giant skincare empties. That's fantastic. This toothpaste lasted me literally 8 or 9 months because it just takes so little of it and it feels clean, but also I travel, so I use something else when I travel. this is probably my shining star moment, because this is, I think, the first time I've ever come to you with a candle that was empty. So really happy with my empties this quarter, and I will see you back here in June for another beauty empties if I don't get a whole bunch of empties prior to that point. I usually fill this out, like if I've got a full basket, I just threw that basket clear across the room. If I've got a full basket prior to that point, you'll see me again before then. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. What beauty empties do you have that you fly through, that you go through? Usually you're always going to see a hand soap from me. You're probably always going to see a sugar scrub from me. But some of this stuff, like, I'm really excited about. So let me know what your thoughts are. I would be interested in hearing from you down in the comments section, so don't forget to hit me up down there. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It would mean the world to me. But also, I hope that you subscribe before you go. I'd love to have you stick around and be a part of my YouTube fam. Thank you guys so much for coming. I hope that you and yours are well. I hope that you are all safe and healthy and getting along as best you can. I hope that you are all loving each other, but loving each other from afar. And until next time, bye friends.